Alright, yo, what's up, guys? It's gonna be a quick trade recap of today's trades in the morning. Let me, y'all can talk, by the way, like, y'all don't have to be quiet. I'm with some friends. Real quickly, um, no. Real quickly, yeah. Alright, settings are straight. Yesterday night, Asia session, whenever they opened, I managed to catch a short following some manipulation. So, let me go and find that real quick. And then I'll show y'all this morning's trade. So this is how I made 1,217. Yeah. So what's today? 1 second. All right. So right off market open, we literally manipulated, and then we also had an SMT at the highs right here, I believe, last night. And then we had straight displacement following that, correct? So entered a short. I think it was right here or something. It was like right here. Yep, right here. And then my stops are of course going to be at the SMT because that's a protected stop. And I just targeted this right here. Although I do think I got out early because I didn't want to risk read I didn't want us to rebalance and potentially like fuck me over. So that was a short that I took last night. I got 51 points with two contracts, which put me at 1.9K for the day. But then going into today's New York session, I did make a low mistake. It was nothing crazy. So market opens around here. We manipulated to the downside, following displacement towards the higher draws and liquidity. Um, just displaced, and then manipulated again. We tapped into the PXH level. I've been mentioning PXH a good amount. But yeah, we tapped into PXH, and then after tapping into it, oh, by the way, this is all like a 15-minute fair value gap. So, I mean, a 15-minute high. So, we're going to presume that, yeah, you can see. Then PXH right here as well. So, I'll go ahead and mark that out for you guys so y'all can get a better understanding of PXH. All right. Um, okay, video looks good to make sure it's not chopped. So, PXH right here. And then, so we rebalanced that PXH perfectly. Then we had some displacement following that. I was looking to initially take a long off of this like rebalance, but following this was like a 49 like point stop loss, so I was kind of iffy about that. I would have targeted this, so it would have been low key pretty low RR, and also the target up here was a little bit of a reach, right? At 65 points, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna preserve capital, not get into any trade specifically. But that was until we had this until we tapped into this fair value gap perfectly, and then we just continued, and then we did this displaced off of that. So I entered this. My stops were right here. Low genuinely, I got railed. Uh, I was just targeting a 1-to-1, but wait, let me go to MNQ so y'all can see my. There we go. Y'all can see my whole thought process here. So yeah, we had tapped into this order block. I was thinking maybe we were gonna go lower following this because we're tapping into the order block. Meaning we've tapped the consequent encroachment of the order block, which would allow us to displace lower if we were truly bearish and we had the bearish order flow to go through with it. But clearly we were bullish. We tapped into this void, displaced out of this, and then I entered right there. Unfortunately, I did have my stops in the wrong place. Low key, completely my fault. I wasn't paying too much attention on that. But hypothetically, if my stops were in the correct place, this would have banged for a 1-to-1 RR. But it's all good. It's just gonna be an unfortunate loss. But luckily, we had that win last night. So regardless, we're still gonna be up on the up on the express. We're actually gonna be break even on the express because previously to that, we had that one loss because of the bullshit with the personal lockout. So we're break even on the account, meaning we can go into next week with a fresh express, expecting to run it up and secure a payout. This also secures me a winning day, right? So I guess it's something good out of it. But yeah. So that was today's trade. Following that, there was a good entry here. Following this IFEG, displacing lower towards these low resistance liquidity. But again, that's like a little bit too later. And I was thinking like once we hit this target, like that's low key it for me today because that was a 1 hour high, and then there's also the 4 hour fair value gap, etc. So yeah, for the most part, that was today's trade. But overall weekly recap, yeah, we had yesterday's incident with the personal daily loss limit, and then we had today's Asia and New York. trades. And then on the Alpha Futures account, I did have a slip up. I low key full ported that, thinking it was a trading combine, like a eval, and I blew it. So maybe you can go through my Discord, you can see it. But yeah. But we did also get another eval half passed. So yeah, these evals are pretty easy to pass. Again, it's just volume trading, so I should be able to pass this on Monday and then secure um, another account, another $50,000, which I can trade with going into next week. So, so yeah, low key calm. Right, guys?
Sure.
Yeah. Also, this is Luca. You want to say hello? I'm like the next TJR. Here, you can say hello, Luca.
Hi.
This is my friend's little brother. He's an up and coming day trader, and the next president. But yeah, pretty calm week. A lot to take from this week. In my journaling, I did cover this again. Wick wasn't in the right place. It was again completely my fault for losing. I should have placed myself at that manipulation wick, so it's all right. And then quick recap on the week going into. So funny, bro. 2-2. Was it 2-2? Was this Monday? Yeah, this is Monday. So Monday we had a great win, continuation trade following. This is on the Alpha. Rest in peace. Secured a payout on Monday, and then Tuesday just trolling whenever I was at the Alpha event with some boys. Tuesday we had this trade, dope as hell, and then Wednesday took a loss, low key. Started getting a little bit psychologically mad, but again, something that I've been noticing with all these trades, I have the right bias, just the entries are not the best. So I need to work on the entries, but the bias remains being really good. So it is what it is. Yeah, this is the eval that I'm currently on, the account I'm currently on, and then yeah. So low key, all good. Next week will be great, and then we're gonna try to secure another payout for maybe 2 to 3K next week. We're gonna leverage this account really hard so that we can put ourselves in that position, and ideally want to be copy trading 3 accounts by the end of the month. But yeah, that was today's trade executions right here, and then executions are gonna be. I've already showed y'all, but I got nothing to hide. So yeah. All right. That's basically it. I'll see y'all on Monday. So.